everyone, I'm Nancy McNally of NancyMcNallyQuilts.com, and today I want to talk to you about my new two-tier sewing machine table by Martelli Notions. If you want to check them out, they are at MartelliNotions.com. So let's talk about this table. Have you always wanted a sewing machine table that you could set your sewing machine down into so that it's level and nice and flush with the table surface? I've always wanted one, especially for this big machine. This is sewing and embroidery, and so guess what? It works for both functions. So let's talk about how this works. First of all, I have two tables here. You can't see both tables. You can just see the one on top. Now, what makes it fit is if you have an extra sewing machine, you know, the extended arm that goes around your tables, your sewing machines, that's what makes it fit. So the top table is an L shape. So you can see it comes around here and goes like this. Now, how does it fit other than by having your machine set in here with your extra table? Well, watch this. Right here at my hand is a controller. So let me wake it up because it's like a little computer. I'm going to push a button. Now it's awake. And I'm going to raise it just a little bit. So if the kitty who's right there asleep wakes up, you'll know why he felt it. So we're just going to raise it a little bit. Oh, look at there. It raised. He didn't even move. Okay, now I'm going to lower it. And you know what else? Man, when you have one of your friends over for sewing and they want to try this machine, or excuse me, this table out, you have their settings in this controller. There's 1 through 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 settings over here on the controller so that you can have this machine, or excuse me, this table set up at certain levels. So let's say that you're really, you've just found yourself kind of hunched over for a while because, you know, we're sitting at our sewing machine and we're sewing for hours. Well, what if we raise it a little bit? Oh, look at there. It almost got my cutting table. It is right here. And look how low my machine is. So this is where the second table comes in. Now you can see that this machine, it is sitting lower than my top table. So let me wake up this table. There we go. And now we're going to raise it. So anybody that's like, say, taller than me, now I'm only like 5'5", this is fabulous. And what if you want to stand up and sew? You can raise it up high enough for you to do that and still be able to see right here in this area. Now, I'm not going to sew it with this. I'm not going to leave it like this. I'm going to lower this back down. So I'm going to lower the bottom table first. That looks about right. And now I'm going to lower this one. We still haven't woken up Mr. Kitty yet. I love this. This is so cool. Let me raise it just a little bit. And it does little tiny increments so that I can get it nice and level. Now, the two-tier table, both tables, they have casters. So I can actually push the top table out of the way for some reason. If I need to, I can push that out of the way. It's easy to maneuver around your sewing room. Now, can you see my cutting table sitting right here? I also have the Advantage cutting table. So if you've never seen this table, it comes with a controller. We can raise. I'm going to move my extra table. So sometimes we have friends over that are going to, you know, work with us and play in our sewing area with us. And maybe you need to raise the table for them because, you know, the height needs to be easier for them on their backs. Also, we can lower it. I'm just going to get my extra table that I've got under. Oh, now he wakes up. And I'm going to come all the way down. Now, it's going to get caught right here. So I'm just going to give it a little push. And looky here. Now I have this giant L, this great workspace that I can handle big quilts for binding. Now, if you are a quilter that you quilt on your domestic sewing machine, you can take the Advantage cutting table or any of the other 2-size Martelli cutting tables, and you can roll it and put it in front of here so that it can take the weight of the quilt, like when you're binding a king or a queen size quilt, or even a twin for that matter, so that you have this big surface to hold up the quilt. So if you want to go and explore all about what Martelli offers, it's martellinotions.com. And again, this is the 2-tier sewing machine table. It's 2 tables. You have industrial legs, you have casters, so they're on wheels, and you have the controllers right here at your hands so that you can control, raise it up. Let's raise it up again. Let's wake up Mr. Kitty. He didn't budge, did he? And it's so quiet. So now, what do you think? Isn't this great? I love this setup. I've got everything right here. And this is where I sew all day, and also where I take videos. I film tutorials. All right, that's all for now. Have a wonderful day. Happy quilting. And you can find me at NancyMcNallyQuilts.com, and you can learn more about the tables at MartelliNotions.com.